Everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is another episode of experimenting with colors, and this time around I will be using the ColourPop Fade into Hue palette. This is their rainbow palette, so let me show you the inside so you can see what that looks like, see what you're getting. So it's a really pretty palette. So I created this whole look with this, so if you want to see how I did that, then keep on watching. But before we get into anything, you already know what you got to do. Click that subscribe button, hit that bell, getting the notifications when I post new videos, and click that like button, letting me know you're liking the stuff that I'm putting out. So without wasting any more time, let's get into this video. Alright, so it's another episode of experimenting with colors, and this time around I'll be using the ColourPop Fade into Hue palette. This is their rainbow palette. So here's what the inside of this palette looks like. Very pretty, very colorful. So I'm going to I'm really feeling the orange and yellow row today, so that's what we're gonna use. So I'm going to grab my brushes. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna grab, this is the from the BH collection with the, I forget which one it is, but this is the number, oh, it just rubbed off. Well, this cute little brush right here, I'm going to go into the shade, I'm going to go into the shade Love and Warhol right here and start my crease. This is my Morphe M535. I'm going to go into the shade, blow that off. I'm going to the shade Abstract right here and blend out my edges. So I'm going to go back into that Love and Warhol shade and just kind of put back some of that color in there. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into that yellow, just kind of. All right, Sweet. So now I'm going to take, actually, I'm gonna do something different. Let me prime my eyes. I'll be right back. All right, so actually I have to redo all of this because my base wasn't sitting right. So I redid her, turned her out a little bit more. So now we're about to get into the shimmers. So we gonna start with the shade. Go into the shade. We'll do Retro Dream and start this outer portion. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the shade, this is Shine Bright right here, and put that in the inner portion of my top lid. Okie dokie, so I'm going to try and go back into that other shade and just kind of meld the two colors together. Okay, alright, so I said I was going to kind of stay in the yellow and orange row, but some of these other colors are kind of calling my name, kind of maybe venturing into the pink row a little bit. So we gonna take this bad boy. This is my Morphe M213 brush. I'm going to wet her. Very kind of situation going on right here. So I'm going to go into the shade, let's see, I'm gonna go into the shade Artelier right here and start my outer corner. Okay, so I've used her. So I went into the pink row, tempted to go into the green row. Again, this is experimenting with colors, so we about to experiment. So I'm going to go into the shade Pose right here and take that a little bit further in. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera, liner mascara, finish his face, be right back. Alright, so this is the final look using the Fade into Hue palette by ColourPop's, their rainbow palette. So I'll show the inside again so you can kind of see what that looks like. Alright, so I already used this palette once before on a look. I don't think I took a picture of it, but for the most part, their shadows are pretty consistent. There were a couple that were a little bit tough to work with. Be prepared. Some of the mattes have glitter in it, so just be prepared for glitter to go everywhere, especially if you're a swiper. I tried to stamp it in and swipe a little bit, and I mean, just know that glitter is going to fall. There are glitter mattes in here. The shimmers work really nice. Overall, I mean, this palette is a nice palette. It's not, if you're thinking of it being as big as like Stone Cold Fox or Jaded, or the other neutral palette that's kind of a big palette, this really isn't that. Like, I can hold this palette with one hand. It's not that big. It would be similar, like I just got the, what is it, the Beauty Bay Sunset Horizons. They're pretty much the same size. So if you have this palette, know that this palette is pretty much the same size. Overall, the shadows work nice. I had fun creating this look. If you're a very bright and colorful person, I would definitely get this palette. This palette's really nice. Overall, I'm chill with it. So if you like what I created, then, you know, comment down below if you want to tell me another color scheme that I should try in my next episode of Experimenting with Colors. Let me know. But before we head out, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell, getting the notifications when I post new videos. And click that like button, letting me know you're liking the stuff that I'm putting out. And until next time, guys, deuces.